Hello and good day. So I want to take this opportunity right now to answer a quick question that one of my clients had, and I figured I'd share the answer with everyone else. So my client asked me if we believe or use tea detoxings or anything like that. The short answer is no. I don't believe in that personally, and I don't think any of my coaches do as well. And the reason for that is because there hasn't been enough research to back it up, the claims that they have for it and whatnot, for those types of products. And further, she asked me that what I think about a specific one she's looking at that says it helps with craving for junk food. So I told her, I mean, those are ambitious claims for something like that, especially when you consider what cravings are. Cravings are very complex, right? There's physiological aspects of it, and there's also emotional aspects of a craving, right? In the physiological sense, you know, you could have certain deficiencies, you could have certain you can have certain chemical imbalances, certain hormone imbalances that your body may be asking to replenish with these foods, or even falsely asking for these foods, as well as activity level that has an impact on what your body needs and what you're going to crave. And then on the emotional side is when it gets even more complicated, because these are associated with experiences that you've had, with memories, which is the same thing, experience, but with the mood you're in, the social environment you're in, so many factors, right? That to say that you can crave one type of specific food, you can cut the craving out for that one type of specific food, is something a little far-fetched, especially when you think about how complex a craving is in general, and then when you narrow it down to a specific type of food that you're gonna cut the craving. I have a big problem with that. But on the other note, the whole detox thing, I usually don't intervene when someone's doing it or really believes in it. The reason being is I find that the placebo effect of it, in the sense of you're doing this, you're cleaning out your body, you're starting anew, it has a very impactful kind of benefit for you, both emotionally and physically. Because if you feel like, alright, you're starting with a clean slate, you're going to have a different reaction on how you do everything. You're starting from scratch. You don't have any of your old habits, right? Because you're cleaning them out, and that could be very powerful. So in that sense, I do believe in it. It can be very effective. But from the scientific side, not so much. And then, which brings me to another point, which is talking about, appetite suppressants. So specific cravings, to suppress specific cravings and things, a little far-fetched. Appetite suppressants do exist. That's one kind of chemical reaction that's happening in your body that you can pinpoint and target. So things that do appetite suppressing do exist, and I don't really entertain the idea of using appetite suppressants, because they're kind of a short-term resolve to an issue, and then they have long-term effects. So I'm seeing many clients come to us, client after client, with thyroid issues, right? And the stories are always the same. The stories are, they spent their entire life kind of yo-yo dieting, using these type of products and things like that. And what happens is, when you're messing around, and this is especially true for women, when you're messing around with your natural hormone levels, when you're hungry, it's a hormone telling you that. When you're messing around with all these things, it has an impact on your body. Your body tries to recover, your body tries to level out, and in doing so, it's just going up and down constantly. And you know, hypothyroidism ends up being a result, or even hyperthyroidism, but that tends to be more genetic. But the idea of trying to do something quickly to solve a problem that has been being built up over time is the idea of cramming to try to resolve a problem. What has been shown to work time and time after again in all realms, because like I mentioned, that type of appetite suppressants and things of the sort can have obviously health effects, also physical body composition effects, because your body tends to become more efficient at storing body fat. The fat cells get to expand more, which is harder to fix after that's happening. In the sense of performance, you can't perform because your body doesn't have the nutrients it needs. It tricks you into thinking you have the nutrient needs, but there's no fuel in the tank. So you know, it doesn't seem like a good gamble, and we, you know, in VIDAproject preach lifestyle, right? So the one thing that seems to really work in terms of detoxing the system, in terms of making long-lasting effects and changes, is, you know, eating in a balanced manner, right? Eating towards your goals, right? And not rushing it, taking your time to create those habits, making them a lifestyle, and one at a time. And also, you know, the type of training that you're doing to mimic the nutrition that you're intaking, and building that lean body mass that helps your metabolism. That, by the way, if you're doing any of the above, you won't be able to build lean mass, because lean mass requires a lot of energy to build. So it's all, you know, it's all a system about balance. It's important to look at the system as a whole, as opposed to just one aspect of, you know, body composition. I want to look skinny for this wedding, so I'm gonna take this appetite suppressant and detox and whatever. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. I know some people might disagree with it. Go ahead, let me know what you have to say about it, and have a great day. Be stronger every day. Adios.